the voyages of the starship Enterprise. Its 5-year mission to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilization, to boldly go where no man has gone before.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Landing Party Season 3's wrap up. The gang's all here and we're ready to give you our final grades for Season 3. We have our data science officer Jim here, who's taking our grades and our stats and putting it all together for us. And we have that Star Wars girl, Patterns of Force, My Lips to Fiction's Ears, third season stinks, Change My Mind, Aaron, and me, your host, Graham Nolan. So welcome everybody, and all the new folks that are watching on Rumble. Hey there. So,
you know, what's funny is you asked me before, you were like, oh, there he is. You know why I was late?
Why?
Because I originally wrote Patterns of Farce for My Sexy Lips to Fiction Methods Virgin Ears.
Would it fit?
It wouldn't let me fit all the characters in. I'm like cutting and pasting, trying to fit it all
How do I make this work?
I actually wrote it down. If you did use Sexual Tangent as your nickname, it's like, okay, I'm going to have to buy something of his and figure out some way to get him to autograph it that way.
Oh my God.
Oh, that would be funny. Sexual Tangent. I like that.
I'll change it. Can I change it?
Mhm.
You can change it.
That's a good name.
I don't know how to do that, though.
There's a little box down at the bottom where your picture, and there's a little box with a microphone in it and 3 dots to the right of it.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Those little black dots.
Edit name. Okay.
There you go. That's it.
Look
So
at
I just thought
Aaron.
we would start.
Look at Aaron giving the tech advice. It's almost unheard of.
Dude, I am no longer a boomer. Yeah.
Oh, look at you.
Anna's been keep me up to date on my tech, so I'm learning.
Did it actually work? The advice I gave you?
No, but it made me dig a little deeper. And
There we go.
There it is.
Autographable and ready.
you gotta make a t-shirt out of it now.
That's for you, Jimmy, my boy.
Oh, I gotta tell you, Ron, I just saw a post on Instagram, a sketch cover of Berserker you did.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Incredible. So there you go.
I like that Superman piece you posted too.
The painted one? That was really nice too. Yeah.
Yeah, that was one I did actually years ago, and I had a different figure on it. But I didn't never like the figure. I just thought there's nothing about it. Felt interesting. So then I just went for the black sort of imposing approach with the music. I used the Brightburn music from the movie Brightburn. It really worked. It's really cool.
Yeah, I like the color choices though. That's what really sold it for me.
Was what? The
color? The color choices, yeah.
Thanks.
All right. What are we looking at here?
These are your season 2 differences after the changes from last week. So we see Graham and Ron actually agreed the most at 8 times.
All right.
Then Graham agreed with Aaron and Anna both 6 times. Oh, and Aaron and Anna agreed 6 times, and then Aaron and Ron and Anna 5 times. So actually very, very together for season 2.
It's a good season. Come on. It's a good season.
Me and Anna are still the less agreeable on that season, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but now we get 3rd season, which we'll see how that works out.
All right. Where are we at here? Spectre of the Gun. I give that a 9, man.
Yeah.
I'm sticking with 7. I like it, but I don't love it.
Let me see my other 9s, please.
Sure.
I can't believe we're all experts at this now.
I know,
Right.
right?
Come on, Jim. Throw up
Please,
those
bring up my other 9s.
No
Right
man's
there.
going for Arena. Yeah, I'm gonna drop mine down to because the Spectre of the Gun's not as good as where No Man's gone before, I don't think, but I'll drop it to an 8 because I do
Okay.
like it.
Do you think maybe we elevated some of our third season, the good episodes, because there were so few of them
Probably.
that compared to the other third ones? Like that's a 10
Well,
compared
they
to
jump out. Yeah, they jump
Yeah.
out.
Can I see my 9s?
Sure. Right there.
City on the Edge of Forever. You're giving that the same score, huh?
Anna moved hers up to a 9, I think, didn't she on that?
Oh hell no.
A
I'll
negative.
lower it.
-9.
And the original, I do also have the original scores in here. They're just a different table.
Yeah.
So we
Let-
can look
let-
back
let-
at those if you want.
Let me see my 10s. Oh, those are my 10s right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm. Yeah.
You're not going to give Spectre of the Gun a 10, are you, Graham? Are
I
you?
I love this episode, and you know, as I said when we first reviewed it, that the lack of funds actually works in the favor of this because of the false fronts.
Yeah.
You know, it makes sense that somebody born in the 23rd century wouldn't be able to imagine it fully formed, you know, because it came from Kirk's mind. So it really works. I love the Malkosian. I love westerns. So I'm you know what? This may be the only 10 in the third season. I'm going to bump mine to a 10.
You're crazy.
Wow.
Guy.
I can watch this one anytime. I just watched Balance of Terror yesterday.
You know, this does have a great Scotty line where he breathes in the gas and it doesn't do anything. Or before he does that, he takes a shot of whiskey and he goes, "What's that for?" And he goes, "To kill the pain." He goes, "Well, this is painless. You should have told me sooner."
What did you, Graham? What did you give the second to last episode, Return to Tomorrow, or whatever it was?
I'm not sure. I think I gave it a 9.
Yeah,
And
Uh,
then,
9.
wait, no.
'cause I think I
Season
gave
2's
that.
Return to
I think I gave.
Return to Tomorrow. You gave it.
He doesn't.
Or no,
mean-
no,
5-2.
all
Okay,
my
you did
yesterday-
mean.
all my all
Yeah,
yes.
that's down here.
Oh, I gave it a
That's down here.
7.5.
Okay,
Yeah, well, that might come up also. Actually,
I gave it a 9. Yeah, I'm good with that.
yeah, that one I think will come up. Okay, yep. So that I'm gonna bump my Spectre of the Gun to a 10.
Okay. And Anna, are you sticking with your 7?
Yes.
There you
Okay.
go. Consistency. That's what we're looking for.
There. So now
I-
Elaine.
I'm not stepping into this one because I remember I didn't like this episode. Then when we watched it, I thought, you know, this is a lot better than I remember it. And plus, doesn't Kirk slap her or something or manipulate her? There's something going on there that
Yeah, he slaps her.
Yes to both those.
yeah. So I still don't love it, but it's way better than I'm just gonna leave it at 7.5. I think I was accurate on that. I think my third season is gonna stay pretty much the same.
I like my 8.5 on that one.
Elon. I always think of flan, like that stuff you eat. Flan of Troy.
I'd like an order of flan of Troyes, please.
Yeah, I'm good with 8.5. That was a really good one.
Okay. Same for you, Anna?
Yeah.
Okay. Now the Paradise Syndrome.
Ugh. How'd you guys talk me into a
Oh,
five?
that's the Indian one, right?
Yeah.
Why'd
Yeah.
you talk me into a 5? It's not. I think where anybody talked you into a 5. Like
Yeah, it
this
was you, Ron. You were working it hard, man.
Herculean.
No, you know what it was? It was the obelisk because
Yeah, That's
that
right.
was like they built. That was actually pretty cool. So that's why I
Yeah.
gave it the 5.
The entire budget went into that,
Yep.
and then the spandex thing to hold the feathers,
Yeah,
the spandex headbands.
yeah. And Rudy Nubrez.
Yeah, Rudy. I'm sticking with a 6.
All right.
Well, wait a minute. Let me think.
Sherlock.
5.
I am.
I'm bringing that one to a 10.
Oh my gosh.
No, just kidding.
He's not. Don't listen to him, Jim.
Now, actually, I think I'm going to drop that to a 5.
All right.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave mine.
Yeah, average is as high as I can go on this one.
Yeah.
I hate this episode, but that obelisk was impressive.
It was.
So, you know,
Okay, remind me, which one is the Enterprise incident?
that's the one where Perk, where they steal the Romulan cloaking device. And
Oh, I
Spock
hate that
has the-
episode.
Oh, come on, man. He gets on with a Romulan commander.
Yeah,
I'm going to
that,
raise mine up, man.
you
for
know what? I
Spock.
don't like it.
I don't
Spock
like it either.
manipulating chicks.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll
the
give
Kirk
it.
part is fine. Spock is it's odd.
Oh
Yeah.
man, that one is so enjoyable just for
I'll give it a 4.
she is so batshit horny for him. It's just
She
like-
is. It's uncomfortable.
I know.
Jim, give me an 8 on this one. This is one of my favorites of the third season. I love this episode.
And the way he's playing her like he's James Bond or something.
And that cloaking device weighs all of a pound.
Yeah.
Big old plastic thing.
And
You know,
they forgot- it's really actually they picked it up in space. They caught Sargon and
Yeah.
Sargon
Right.
No, part of it was
Nomad.
Yeah, Nomad.
Nomad, right?
Yeah. Nomad and Sargon collided.
I'm gonna drop mine to a 4.
Dude, this wait a minute. This has another great Scotty line in when he's called to the doctor's the whatever it's called, sick bay.
Sick
And he
bay.
walks in and Kirk has the pointed ears and he goes, "You look like the devil himself. What's it all about?" Love it.
Okay. I wouldn't say that's a great line, Aaron, but
Oh, come on. You look like the devil himself. What's it all about? All right.
All right.
I'm
I-
going 8. I'm going.
An actor making with the best that he could do with it.
I love
right,
Scotty.
I'm going with a 4 on that one.
Anna didn't have a score before. Look at that.
I gave it a 4. I don't
A
like that episode.
4.
You
I don't
gave
like that
Enterprise
episode at
Incident a
all.
4? Oh.
I skip that one when it comes on.
Remember, Kirk says, "Kill you." And he gives him the old death.
Wow,
grip.
me and Aaron are right in line on this.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like this one.
All right.
And me and Anna are right in line.
Oh,
Oof. Here we go.
Yeah.
oof.
Yeah.
You can take half a point off from me. Drop her to a 3.
I gave it a 3 because it was better than I remembered it. but
Yeah.
it's still
That's
horrible.
what I was just gonna say is that there were things in there that I didn't recognize before.
Yeah.
A couple of underlying themes there, like drug addiction and all that, or whatever it was.
But I really hate stuff with kids.
yeah. Not if they were yours.
And hey,
No.
if they were doing this, yeah.
3.5's a pretty shitty score, so I wouldn't worry about it too much.
Yeah, I'm sticking with a 3. I think that's about as generous as I can get with that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then Spock's brain. Hmm.
Yeah. But
You know-
Anna, you sticking with the 2-5 on Children's
Yeah.
Our Lead? Okay.
Yeah, we're not changing that.
So, yeah,
Yeah,
Spock's
tell you.
brain.
Spock's
Spock's
brain,
brain.
it's just a mix of pain and delight for me. I can't
Yeah.
balance it.
Yeah.
Since I am Morg, I'm going to increase mine to a 5 because you can say what you want about that episode, but damn it, it is entertaining.
It's funny.
No matter how stupid it is,
It's
it is
Well,
entertaining.
that's the key right there. No matter how stupid it is, I can't get past the no matter part. It's stupid to me.
it's so
But
stupid.
it's got some hot chicks in it.
They took a great concept and fucking buried it with fucking idiocy, like those dudes who
Yeah,
were
they-
lounging around getting laid, and they were. And
Those
there's-
are the same dudes that were in the shuttlecraft one that Aaron loves.
But
They're
the
practically the
funny
same
part was
boyfriend.
Hey,
the guys up on the, like they were up on the surface and they dragged a few down just so they could get laid.
Yeah, right.
And they're all lounging around like it's the Playboy Mansion or something.
Well,
hey,
sexual
pain and
tangent, you
delight.
should love that episode then.
Yeah, you,
Your score should be way higher.
and the way they look too. My score sexual tangent says.
They should print that on the CD box, the DVD box.
Sexual tangent.
You know what? I hated the fact that even when Spock, when he reconnected his own brain, that he's sitting there talking it and just in gibberish. I mean, he's just running on at the mouth, talking to the girl, and she has no idea what he's talking about. And it's just they made
It's
Spock
being able
silly in
to
there.
teach McCoy how to do brain surgery.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Like, where did that come from? Like all of us. I mean, I get Spock is brilliant and all that, but I mean, a brain surgeon.
Yeah, well, he's not a doctor. He's not
Yeah, but he's telling him, "Oh, now you have to reconnect the."
Oh, I know.
whatever."
Well, did any of it? Maybe he had some of the knowledge still left in him from the thingy that he was hooked up to.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Maybe he had some.
They didn't really explain it that well. It just kind of he just did it, and I never liked that when I was a kid. I'm like, how does Spock tell McCoy how to attach his brain? But
And he's
Right.
laying there
About
with
that,
his.
Aaron, but that would have been great if they did kind of elucidate on that Spock still, since he was connected to the mind, that he would have had, that ability to do that,
right.
but
But
that would
He
make
didn't
sense.
explain that, but
Yeah, but
the way
in
he's
theory, it could
talking-
also be. Sorry, but
Oh, go ahead.
maybe he's just going through the textbook kind of stuff, just to help Bones like get some confidence back, remembering, yes, I need to do this next, because he went from it's all so easy to what am I doing? Why am I in this situation? But
This is impossible. Nobody can connect the ganglia.
The child could do it.
A moment ago, Bones, you said a child could do it.
Um,
Imagine if that's what they really meant, was only a child could do it.
Yeah. La, 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 la. Put the head
They
back
had to
on.
get.
bonk, bonk
yeah.
on the head.
Yeah. They had
I'm
to get
leaving
that.
mine. I'm leaving mine.
okay.
Yeah.
One thing I'm curious about is when was this relative to when we knew you could actually do brain surgery that way? That the have the patient be conscious when actually working on the brain itself.
Exactly. He's talking. They connect his vocal cords, and then he just starts talking through his brain surgery.
You would
He's
actually
laying
have.
there, and then you never
Well, no,
see.
that's what you do.
It's only the top part of his head must be missing.
Yeah,
Like his
yeah. No,
skull.
that's how they do actual brain surgery today.
No,
they,
I know. I mean, in this one, it's like
That's not entirely true.
he's
My-
like
my-
10 feet above him.
My daughter had brain surgery and she wasn't awake.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Well, she didn't have to tell the doctor what to do, though.
Well,
Why
that's
did
true.
your daughter have brain surgery, Graham?
She had a AVM in her brain.
What's that?
That's an arterial venal malformation.
Oh,
It's it's a collection of veins and stuff that are out of control, and it comes from it's basically a birth defect. It comes in the womb. And when people have this, it's never diagnosed unless something catastrophic happens, because usually it'll aneurysm and burst and kill you. But she got hit in the head with a lacrosse ball, so we had to go through concussion protocol and had a CT scan, and we discovered it. Yeah, so it was the Holy Spirit definitely guided us with that, because had we not known, the doctor said, because it was so big, that had she gone through childbirth, she probably would have ruptured.
Died.
So what do they do?
Oh, my
Close off
goodness.
portions of it and cut it, maybe cut it out and redirect it as a simpler.
It's a complicated thing, and there's a couple methods of doing it. It all depends on where it is in the brain.
Yeah.
Hers was down deep. Sometimes what they can do, and they tried all three methods. One was to go up through the arteries and plug up the area so the blood couldn't get to that area, and then basically kill off the blood flow.
The
If you
body
can't,
would absorb it.
if you can't completely stop the blood flow, it'll continue to grow. So it was diverging in too many places, and they couldn't do it. Eventually, what happened is she had to have open brain surgery, where they take the skull off and go down and get it.
Oh, she
Oh,
was freaking out.
Oh, it was unbelievably stressful.
Oh,
Unbelievable.
God, man. Can you imagine that? Like knowing
Yeah.
you're going to go in there and they're going to cut the top of your skull off.
Oh yeah.
That
Yeah.
Poor kid. How old
Yeah.
was she?
Well, she was first diagnosed at 16, and then by the time they got to the final stage of brain surgery, I think she was 18.
So you must show everything's good now. I mean,
Yeah.
she's
Yep. She's
awesome.
had a baby, and
congratulations, man.
Yep.
That's something, man. That's something.
Amazing. I didn't know that. Wow, that's
So when they cut off the thing, I mean, I wonder if that tissue dies off and the body absorbs it somehow, maybe.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's what would happen. Yeah.
Fascinating.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah. But everything worked out for the best. She's
I'm
healthy and
Very glad to hear that.
happy.
yeah,
And,
that's amazing.
I mean, the worst part was that after the surgery, this doctor comes out and tells us everything was great. And we're, oh, okay, great. And then when he comes in to check on her a couple hours later, she can't move her legs.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah.
Was
And-
that just a temporary, obviously a temporary side effect?
Well, it was basically what was happening. See, and here's the thing that pissed me off is that the hospital had their doctors. We had the neurosurgeon, and the neurosurgeon's in charge of everything, right? But the hospital doctors are trying to put their 2 cents in. They're coming in saying, "Oh, she's had a stroke," and blah blah blah. And we're like, "What?" We talked to the neurosurgeon. He goes, "No. He figured out what it was basically her nerves were misfiring. It's basically like seizures. They were micro seizures, which was preventing the transmission of the nerves down to the legs. So when he started getting her on like anti-seizure medication, all of a sudden she was able to start moving, and she had to relearn to walk and stuff also. But it was a year or two. It was actually probably a couple of years of rehabbing and stuff to get her back to completely normal.
Oh my God.
Wow. I had no
Yeah.
idea. Man.
that's
Needless
awesome.
Well,
to
we're not
say-
meant to go in there, into the brain area with, we're too smart for our own good sometimes, but weren't. The body must respond to something in there and things being cut, and
Well, here's the interesting thing. Before we get back on track here, is that all the techniques used for the surgery for this particular thing, this AVM, were all developed here in Buffalo.
Wow.
And her doctor was one of the disciples of the originator of this surgical technique. So, I mean,
talk about-
not only did we find out by accident that she had it, but we were in the right place for it to be addressed.
Taken care of. Wow.
People who come from all over the world with this to come to Buffalo to have this done.
What are the odds of that?
I know, right?
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's great.
So
Definitely like you're saying.
Well,
right?
after that story, I'm moving my score up to a 9 on Spock's brain. No, I'm not.
I also had a brain
Amazing.
surgery story, not for somebody I know, it's just a story I know, but not as interesting as that.
are you going to tell it or?
Yeah.
Oh, you do want to hear? Okay.
Jim,
So
you're
this
welcome
was-
to say it.
Yeah.
So this was about 20 years ago, in high school, and got to meet a bioethicist that shared a story of, I don't remember what the procedure is, what the condition was, any of that, but there was actually a issue that you can have with your brain that's basically solved by a pacemaker in your brain. So it does the just steady electrical shocks to your brain.
Mhm.
They had a patient that's what they needed. And, all the waivers, all that was signed because he knew, his family knew that this would make his life better because there were times he would cease being lucid, things like that. But this was the whole remove the cranium, wake him up, and be able to talk to him because they are manipulating the brain in such a way they need feedback to know if they do something wrong. And he said, stop. So they were like, we have the paperwork signed, but he just said stop the surgery. What do we do? And they had to quickly pull in lawyers to be like, what are we supposed to do here? And they ended up sealing back up, not continuing with the surgery. When he was back in his room and recovered enough from that, they could talk to him, and he was lucid again, and his family was there. They were all like, ignore him. And even he was like, please, don't listen to me. Do this. I know it'll be better. But it's still just, that's got to be surreal when you're in somebody's brain and they tell you to stop because it's like, I do I drop it?
Right.
Well, what would it feel like if you're the patient and you wake up and you would just be like freaking out, even though you knew what you're in there for? It's like, oh my gosh, my head is open on the other side of this curtain. That would freak
Well,
me out.
what you do is
You
you tell the doctor what to reattach, just like Spock did.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But you also don't feel it. The brain doesn't have any pain sensors on
I
it.
think what would freak you out more, Aaron, is if you woke up and you were floating above your own body.
Looking down, going, game over.
I guess this didn't work out too well.
I guess I didn't make it after all. Oh,
Hey, before we move on, I just want to thank Russell Hall for that $2
Oh
super
my
chat.
Oh,
Some women
Russell.
like it uncomfortable. And I apologize, Russell. A couple weeks ago, you had a couple super chats that I didn't see in time before we closed out. So thank you for those as well.
Did you see Jim's face when that came up?
I did not.
The abject disgust.
It wasn't quite to that degree.
This was his face.
But it was
He
still
reads it and
just-
he goes like this.
Yeah, because it's just like we've gotten used to Russell Hall to a degree, not to Anna's degree certainly. But
All right.
all right, here we go.
The empath.
I hate,
No.
This
Is the
episode-
truth and no beauty, not to the empath yet. That's next.
but I have to believe that I gave it a 6.5 because once again, it was better than I remembered it. And so I'm not going to now go back to my old way of thinking, which is I hate this episode because I did see it and gave it a 6.5. So I'm going to stay with that.
This is the one with Diana Muldaur, right? Where,
Right.
where she
Yep.
wears the gown and she's blind.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm dropping this to a 5.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out why I
See,
gave it.
no, wait a minute. You're allowing your feelings before you saw this episode to come back instead of trusting that there was a reason why you gave it a 6.5.
Because I felt very guilty about the third season, and I figured there's got to be some better ones. But no, that is definitely not above average.
I'm trying to think why I gave it a 7. I think possibly because of the how petty she was. Like, we never really were sure
Right.
whether she
There
Was-
was
Plus-
caused Spock to forget the goggles and
Right.
Kirk accusing her of that. And
Yeah. When
And-
Kirk lays into her, that's a good scene. You know,
that was
where,
pretty
you
intriguing.
know, I'll show you the ugliness with my words. That was cool, but there's just something about that episode.
Anna, why'd you give it a 7.5? Maybe it'll rekindle my.
I
memory.
just always remember liking that episode. Like I'll
Yeah.
watch it. I
No
like the
specific
twist in
reason.
it. I like that she has like a bitch fit and it proves that like men are more competent than women.
Did you say
we
confident
love
At
or-
you.
keeping their shit together. I just am like I'm very anti I grew up with my mom and all of her friends who were children in the 50s, so they're like super annoying feminists, and so whenever it's stuff that like slaps a feminist in the face, I like it.
Yeah, it affirms what you see with your immediate family.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I don't like this episode, but I'm kind of like Ron. I think it was emotionally complex, way more than I remembered it being, and so therefore that's probably why I gave it a 6.5.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep mine. I like the idea of this thing being so. Well, they couldn't, if you look at that sequence of lights or whatever, it causes them to go insane and all that. I thought that was really fascinating. I don't like some of the weird camera work that they use and
the
you know,
fisheye lens where everything.
yeah,
is,
that was annoying as fuck.
yeah.
And the music, this season's music, just again, I've reiterated before how I can't stand it.
Yeah.
But I still like the other parts.
So
of it.
much rehash from
Yeah.
other stuff that they stole, but okay. So I'm the only one changing to a 5.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Now we get the empath.
Okay.
Isn't it odd? I would rather watch Spock's brain than this episode, but I do recognize objectively that this episode is better than Spock's brain. So I gave it a higher.
It's way, way better because of the relationships that it touches upon with McCoy and Spock and the respect he has for him and and then the Kirk, all of that.
No, we talking about the empath?
Yeah.
I was talking about "In Truth There Is No Beauty"
Oh, sorry.
because I have like this 3 points higher than Spock's brain. In Truth There Is No Beauty, and I'm like, and I enjoy watching Spock's brain more than I watch this, but it is a better episode. Now the empath, I just hate. This is like one of those Anna things where just like I always remembered hating it. I watched it again and I still hate it. And it just, I don't like these guys torturing people. It seemed like they could have got around that pretty easily. There is that nice moment between Spock and McCoy, but I'm staying with. I hate this episode. So
Yeah.
At least they kept their clothes on, unlike how the Kardashians made Picard buck naked and tortured him.
Sure.
There are
why
4
not?
lights.
Yeah, I might drop mine on that one.
What did I give Cat's Paw? Is Cat's Paw a 1.5 or a 5 or 1? Can't remember.
You should have given it an 8 like me.
Yeah, you gave it a 1.
Okay, yeah. I'll leave mine because I hate it, but I don't hate it as much as Cat's Paw.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I don't know what the fuck I'm thinking here because I wouldn't put the M. This is a tough one. I'm gonna bring it down to a 3.5. I don't understand my scores.
I don't know why the fuck
I got more sound effects for that king.
Okay. I'm going to stick with 3 on that.
Yeah, Spock's brain, I think I would probably watch before I would watch this one. Just
Oh, I absolutely will not watch this episode. It's just,
Yeah.
I don't
What?
like it.
Napoleon Webb?
No,
Oh,
the empath.
The empath.
Yeah, I hate that one too.
I
good.
love. Yes, it's like torturing people. I don't like watching stuff like that. And all right, Tholian Webb. I like this one, folks, and I'm going to stick with my 7. If they'd only made Kirk bigger when he like appeared as a spirit, he was like tiny. If they made him bigger, I might have given it an 8. But
I'm gonna bump mine up to a 5.
there you go, Graham.
I'm gonna leave mine. You know what? I just don't like that Kirk isn't really in this episode. And didn't I say like that they got Spock and McCoy's characters flipped?
that's right. They did.
Yeah,
didn't
they have something off where it's like this seems like a first season episode and the characters are wrong.
No, that's a good point. I like that point.
Yeah,
It is
and
an
I understand what you're saying, that you don't like that Kirk's not really in it, because the stories that don't revolve around Kirk are the ones I like the least, like the Galileo 7.
Paradise Syndrome.
Well, yeah.
But this
when
one,
Uhura sees him in the mirror, just kind of
yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck was that? But I love the alien in it.
Yeah, with the burning
Talk to the
face. the smoke,
Tholians.
yeah.
That was so
Yeah, the Tholian, and his voice is really cool too.
really, really cool and alien. I remember watching that and just being
Yeah.
like, what is that? That's so wild.
I love the
I'm gonna-
premise of this episode. Again, we said this a lot in the 3rd season that the premise was great. They just blew it in the execution. But
Yeah.
I think this again. I can't believe I gave Elaine of Troyes, although Kirk did hit her, so that gives him an extra point. Okay, I'm good with 7.
Plus, Franz Nguyen is hot.
Mhm.
I'm giving this a 5.
What did I give it, a 6 or 5?
Yep.
6.
We're all in the ballpark on this one.
Yeah, I'm
Between
leaving
5 and
mine.
7.
Yeah, I already got Graham's 5. Just you do that. So now we've got.
It's another
Okay.
one too that makes it feel like there's no crew members on the Enterprise at all.
I'm just gonna
Mhm.
bump this one up to a 5, and I'm gonna go run and grab a jacket. I'll be right back.
For the world is hollow.
Yeah.
I hate this episode.
Careful, I know you're running for 2.
Yeah. Ixnay, Ixnay.
I'm going to stick with a 4 on this because this is McCoy, man, getting it on with that.
She's hot too.
Yeah,
What
there's
was
just
that thing we came up with for the world with that old guy? And I have touched the Smite.
Yes, for the world
But-
is hollow and I have touched the sky.
Yeah, but we came up with some other thing in that would probably drive Jim crazy.
Well,
Yeah.
you came up with it.
When,
I'm
when
sure.
we say we, I think it was you.
No, it was
I
all
mean,
of us.
you.
Don't hang your
responsibility.
flag on
I'm
our
always
pole.
willing to take responsibility, so should you, but it was all of us. There.
Yeah, we all came
Go
up
watch
with
the
one idea.
episode.
Well, how come I
Right.
can't remember it then if I came up with it?
I'm going to stick with mine. I like this episode. I like this one a lot. Natira.
Hmm. I'm good.
Okay. And I was just trying to check my notes. I
Touchdown.
didn't say anything there. So, or anything specific on what you guys may have said there. And Ron
Remember,
was
we were
just,
making fun
what?
of that old guy, and it was something about
Oh yeah.
something her
That,
eye.
that dude was in like 3 Star Trek episodes. That old guy. He was in this. He was in The Cage, and he was in Landrew.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Return
it
of the
work out
Archons?
well?
We also
Return of the
found out
Archons, yeah.
he was the same age as us in it.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
know that's the sad. That's why I really hate this episode.
Yeah.
That guy's 62. What?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, you know what? Age is relative to like how and where when you grew up, because like you listen to old radio programs and you've got these people talking like this, and grandma, she's 55, you know.
no.
I swear to God, wow, Julie loves those old radio programs. And we had one on, and you know, the guy's talking, yeah, it was an elderly person, you know, and she was 55. Like, really?
Oh, yeah. All right. So, are we on now to Day of the Dove? Because I'm
Yeah.
kind of surprised that I feel like that's a low score I gave it. That was a good episode, wasn't it? Or am I once again confused?
I
Mike
think it's I
Sarah
think
as
it's
a
it's
Klingon.
over the top, but
Yeah.
it's got great Klingons in it.
You are very beautiful.
Yeah, you're very, very beautiful. Chekhov gives a great performance.
You mean his almost rape scene was a great performance?
Yeah, he
Well,
looked
I
like
believe
he
him.
really he was all in. And his brother Pietro.
Peter. Chekhov doesn't have a brother.
Chekhov screams great like a girl, you know.
Yeah, he does. When the agonizer is on him, he's like, ah! He's like Shatner. He's a good screamer.
I'm gonna,
Um,
no, you know, I'm gonna go
I'm gonna
7.5.
stick. I'm sticking.
I'm sticking.
Okay.
Now watch. Anna's gonna raise her score on Plato's Stepchildren because there's a midget in there. Or a
I am.
dwarf, excuse me.
This is my lowest score. I can't go any lower than this. It only gets a 1 because it's called Star Trek. So, so I, you know, otherwise I'd give it a 0. If this was Lost
I'm
in
gonna move
Space, I'd
mine
give it a
up to
0.
an 8.
All because of the dwarf. Oh.
Midgets are the best.
This is not a good episode. I think 3.5 is about as generous as I can be with this. Because he
There's nothing
Are you
redeeming.
giving it that small
No.
because there's a midget? 'Cause that's how tall he is.
was it, what was that, Anna?
That's how tall the midget is.
3.5, yeah. Spock sings, "Oh, oh, bitter dregs." Come on. That's worth 3.5 right there. If he'd only sang the ballad of Bilbo Baggins instead, then
Oh God.
You know what? I'd bump it to a 2 then, and have the hobbits hopping around like in the video.
You know, I was listening to the radio in the car the other day, and they played Elton John's Rocket Man, and now all I can do is Shatner. When I started doing Shatner along with the song. I'm lost in space. I'm a rocket man, you know. So I haven't heard
Lucy
that.
in the Sky with Diamonds is even better.
Yes,
Because it's tangerine dreams and marmalade
No.
skies.
Mr. Tambourine Man. Mr. Tambourine Man. Oh my
How about,
God.
do you see the one where he's singing on Mike Douglas? because it's gay. What is it? It's let it be gay, let it be gay, let it be gay. You know, it's something about some song. It's the song is gay, you know, and he stands up and he's doing this number and he's like, "Come on, Mike." And Mike Douglas gets up and the two of them start singing. It's really brutal.
Oh, I'm gonna have to look that up.
Oh yeah.
Shatner on Mike Douglas.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, check it out. Your ears won't thank you.
Oh, I never graded Wink of an Eye.
Ron, are you sticking with yours on this? On Plato?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Okay.
Anna, did you really move yours up to an 8, or were you just
Yep.
kidding?
No, I'm serious.
Oh my God. Jim, don't do it. Don't let her talk you into it. She's feverish.
It's not a talk me into it. It's her score.
He goes,
He's
All
just
I can
recording.
do is help you bully somebody.
okay. He's an
pulling
objective
these out.
observer.
Like,
Yeah, what are
you
my
know,
other 8s? Let's see them.
Oh my God.
Where No Man Has Gone Before, Enemy Within, Man Trap, Naked Time, Charlie X, Metamorphosis, Wolf in the Fold, The Changeling, and The Immunity Syndrome. All right.
Oh wait, sorry. I know I clicked your tab because it's like, why was Plato's Stepchildren? Sorry, those are yours.
The Corpmanite Mover, Man Trap, Naked Time, Balance of Terror, The Menagerie. I need
I
to
got
move the
2
Menagerie.
10s in there.
Yeah, Operation. I feel like I need to bump the Menagerie up. Really, all of these? Yeah, whatever. I'll keep it. It's great.
8, all for okay. But if there wasn't a dwarf
There's a
in this
midget.
episode, what would it be?
It wouldn't be the same.
Uh,
You can't have this episode without a midget.
that's true. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
What do you want the menagerie to go to?
I don't know. What should I? Just leave it for now. I'll think about it.
Oh,
Wait, you had your shot at the menagerie.
I know, but now I'm thinking about it. Looking at all of it, I'm like, I feel like it's off.
All right.
I mean, I'll
Wink
change
of an
any
Eye.
score for you guys. We'll just focus on season 3 for now.
Wink of an Eye. This is the bzzz one, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And Kirk gets in a fight over the chick, right?
Yeah. The young guy gets scratched and he ages and dies.
Yeah. I was 34 years old. I don't know. I mean, I don't hate this one like you guys apparently do, but it's average. Yeah. 4.5, Jim. Put me down for a 4.5, just below average.
Just because can. Your season 3 average is 5.25. This hasn't been changed yet for that data, but yeah.
I'm good with a 4.
That's interesting that my 3rd season average is like above average, because I hate this season. But I'll let Ron bully me into some higher scores. You know how it goes.
Which one is that? Which survives?
You ask that every episode.
I know. I don't remember their
Turns into
names.
a black
I remember
line
the
and goes,
plots.
The-
I am for
I can never remember.
McCoy. You know, it's
yes.
Lee Merriweather.
Thank you.
Yes.
All I could think of was one.
I'm
the
a
cat
girl.
lady.
I don't know the girl name.
I guess that's fair.
She turns into that black line and disappears, and she like reaches for "I am for you, Sulu," or "I am for you, Kirk," and they try to keep her from
She
touching
like
him.
bursts their corpuscles or something like that.
Yeah.
And she ends up being just a computer image that's been
yeah.
left on this planet. Her
All right,
people
just
died.
leave my score.
Yeah, I like that one. The only thing that brings this one down is how Spock is so off model. Like their ship is light years away and they're trying to get back. And the entire time when they're getting back, he's so pedantic to everybody. So I just, that's the only thing that brings that one down. That could have been really great.
You just like Lee Merriweather dressed as Genie.
You're darn right I do.
I'm going to stay with 6 on that one.
Okay.
Is Ron frozen? Because he hasn't talked for a while.
Ron, are you frozen?
No.
No.
I thought he was for a second. He hadn't moved in so long.
He was waiting for us to notice.
Are you awake?
Yep. Yep, I'm awake.
All right.
Yeah, mate.
You frozen, Ron? He's like,
You're good with your score, Ron?
No, I'm gonna move mine up on that one to a
Atta boy.
7. Who the fuck are you calling a boy? Yeah, move it up to a Graham score and move it to a 7. I really like that episode.
Yep. It's good.
I'm leaving it. 9.
Oh God!
It's a great
Sitting on the edge
episode.
of forever a 3, and
You know, when
Listen, the only thing that makes this not a 10 is that one guy doesn't get slapped by Kirk. If he would have gotten slapped across the face by Kirk, it would have been great.
the only point I'm giving it at all, a point. Well, no, the reason I'm even taking that down. I'm bringing that down to a 3. Just for the fact that we had to be subjected to Lokai's ball sack on the fucking medical table and Shatner looking right at it. Look at Jim. Look at Jim.
That's in there. So
Was it Graham who were you the one that pointed out on this episode that it is so on point that it's almost offensive because it's like there's nothing subtle about this episode?
No.
And it's just like, geez, could you guys got a little more creative, you know?
I mean, and it's not like they're brown on one side either. They're black.
Black and white.
Yes.
It's very black and white.
It probably would have been cooler if, let's say, they hired a black actor and put Caucasian color, or a white actor and put like a brown color on the one side, instead of stark white and stark black. It probably would have maybe sold it a little less on the nose, but maybe not by much.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm going to drop mine to a 4.
I do like the novelty I like the novelty episodes, as you guys know, and this whole it's ridiculous, but kind of I mean, I don't know. I would watch it if it was on, I guess, but I'll leave it at a 5.
This one's a perfect example of an empty ship.
Yeah.
These two guys are running rampant through this gigantic ship and they don't run into anybody.
No.
That I hate that.
They're all on shore leave.
Yeah.
They're on shore leave talking to Ruth. Ruth, it can't possibly be you.
but it is also just odd because the whole why is what they're saying all those decades ago, sorry guys, it's like that's still what people are saying today.
Yeah.
This is going down to a 2.
This episode is horrific, and yet it still has Catwoman as a Green Orion slave girl, and I'm going to stick with the 3. I mean, it's not great, but
I don't hate it as much as you guys.
That figures.
Yeah,
Just for that.
Yeah.
We can
the
little
biggest
thing
surprise
thing.
of all.
Well, I like when you have to figure out which one is which, those tropes. I kind of like that because it's like, well, which one do you pick? And then, especially since it was Spock trying to figure out which one's the real Kirk. But I liked the gay representation of that episode, considering they killed the only woman on the planet. And so they're all just going to be stuck there, a bunch of dudes. They didn't think that through, did they?
Yeah.
I have to do hold on. What's up?
I guess all the other prisoners were
Plus,
men.
Captain Garth is the actor is so over the top
Yeah.
in his manicness, you know,
Yeah.
and his high voice, you know.
Now,
You know.
how do I share on this?
So you click that little rectangle with the plus sign. You click that,
Where
and
it says
it'll say
present?
share screen.
Share screen. Okay. And just click share screen. That's it.
No, you click on what you want to share that's in
And
there.
then
and
another
you
pop-up
pop up.
option will appear.
It says screen sharing is easy with 2 monitors. Screen sharing works best. Some screens. And it just says don't show these tips again, then share screen. So I just share the screen.
You can pick which tab.
Okay.
So you click on the icon that says
Okay,
share.
I got it.
Okay.
All right. So let's see.
While you're sharing, I want to thank Bad Adam 12 for that $10 super chat. Graham, are you related to Gary Nolan, scientist and inventor from Stanford University? Have you seen what he's working on? Talk about science fiction. No, and no. I'm not related to him, and I don't know what he's working on. So maybe you will share that with us. And Russell is back, and thank you again. Maybe half of you guys can do blackface next week.
All right. Can you guys see that?
I have to share it first. I don't see it yet.
Okay, hold on. Oh, here we go. How about now?
Okay, now it came up.
Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
I'm gonna play one of our greatest hits here, but it's
All right, hold on. Let me add it to the stage. Oh wait, before presenting screen. Shit, I gotta get rid of this one first. Hold on. There we go.
okay. You ready?
Go ahead.
You're gonna be able to hear this, right?
Well, when you shared it, did you click the audio tab?
Let me see. How do I do that? Go back.
We'll start it and we'll see if we can hear it. If you can't,
Yeah.
then
All right. As of that moment, can you hear it?
yeah. Okay, explain to me why the Oracle had to keep these people from knowing that they were on a spaceship, since they already knew they were headed to another planet to recolonize anyway.
Man, he is. No wonder she's into McCoy. McCoy looks like freaking Robert Redford next to
Yeah.
This guy's 60. He's 62. Ron, you and I are 63.
him. Holy cow.
I couldn't have used you, handsome
Like
devil.
if a mushroom had a face.
He's got a bad wig.
It's like my anal polyps are killing me.
Was it the sky you touched?
Or my ass is hollow and
Now I remember
My
it.
ass is hollow and I met a guy.
he says it with such experience. Now, Graham, you look like you were pretty much a part of that one.
You got me there, Ron.
I'm doing what I always do.
Let's see the X-rated gay version.
Woo. That's great. Thanks for pulling that, man. That's great.
I
That
was
was a
innocent
sexual tangent
bystander.
brought to you by Ron.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. We gotta have a greatest hits episode because these are funny.
Well, how did you pull that?
I just went to YouTube and pulled it up. I haven't, I clicked
You
on it.
remembered it, so you remembered when you can go find it.
Oh, so then you
All
just
you have to do is type it into YouTube, search landing party, and then the title will come up.
Oh, and then you just scrolled over to the part where we were talking about him.
Yeah, I had to
Oh,
find
okay,
it.
okay.
And that's why I was so blanked out because I was trying to find it.
Ah,
You
gotcha.
froze, but
Okay.
you didn't. Okay, so are we done with Whom Gods Destroy?
Yeah, I'm a 2 on this now.
Anna gives it a three.
Yeah, you know what? I'm dropping to a 2 on that too. The other one sucks.
Wait a minute, you gave it a 1.
Oh, I did? Oh, never
Yeah,
mind.
you can't go to lower than well, you could.
I was looking at your score.
Oh.
Yeah, no, that one's a 1 for me. Definitely.
The Mark of Gideon, which one was that again?
Overpopulation, another
Yeah.
heavy.
Oh,
hitter.
yeah. That didn't make any sense, that episode.
Yeah. That one's getting dropped also. I'm going to drop that to a 2.
I like that they had Star Trek Barbie in it, though.
Yeah, it's true. She did look like Barbie doll.
Another empty ship episode.
Yeah.
Oh, it was intentional this time, but yeah.
I could see I don't know. I must have liked something about it to give it a 5. I can't think off the top of my head.
That is
How odd is
interesting. That is interesting, Graham, because the ship is supposed to be empty. You're right, Jim. Because
Yeah, but when he comes back to his ship and with the girl, and he says your ship seems crowded, or he says it almost seems crowded to me, or something like that.
Yeah.
It never seems that crowded.
No,
You know, you didn't see the people in the tennis shorts and the,
we had talked about how part of the reason was because of the budget.
Yeah.
They had the budget to fill that room with 100 people, all jammed in next to each other. You know, so they could have slipped some of those as extras onto the ship, maybe.
Right.
Actually, I think they did do that. Now that I'm thinking back on it, so maybe I'm misremembering that, because I think they did do that, and when they did come back on the ship, it did seem busier.
Right. Yeah, there was that scene where there was a bunch of people near him, and when he gave that line.
Makes a huge difference.
But just as this is again one of those heavy-handed morality plays,
Contradictory.
that they don't really finesse. So I'm going to drop this to a 3.
I don't know. I mean, Jim, show me my 5s, would you? Just out of curiosity, when you get a second, please.
Yeah, let me see my 4.5s too.
All right,
Aaron's
my 5s.
fives.
Paradise Syndrome. They're all 3rd season. Well, it's no worse than Paradise Syndrome. God, I hate that one. Let this be. I'm going to leave it. I'll leave it. I got to trust my instincts. I mean, I must have given it a 5 for a reason, right? So.
And Ron, these are your
Farce.
4.5.
Patterns of Farce. Yeah, I'm going to drop mine then, because I think Patterns of Farce is better than this one. I'll drop it to
Another heavy-handed one.
Yeah, we talk about being right on the nose.
Yeah. And what did I give it, a 3 or a 4?
Yeah, I'm going to give it a 3.5.
Mark Agita, I gave it a 4. Can I see my 4s?
There we go.
Man, I don't know, dude. Those 4, some of them. Enterprise Incident, Mourns for Adonis, and Galileo 7. Those are the 3 I probably would give a higher score to.
And those are 4s, huh? Oof.
According to you, they are.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, I think that falls in line. All right, I'll stick with 4.
Comparing scores, though, is a little bit of fool's gold, because there's different reasons why you grade a certain episode.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it's not really directly comparable necessarily. But anyway.
Yeah, I mean, the final verdict for me is did I enjoy it?
Right.
You know, which is why I bumped up Spock's brain, because as stupid it is, I enjoy it. There's something about the banter, the situations. I just enjoy that episode.
So yeah, sometimes it just comes down to an emotional reaction.
Yeah, a guilty pleasure, if you will.
There you go.
Others, you know,
I agree with that.
don't find entertaining because maybe the message is too heavy. You know, like some of these 3rd season ones.
You know what? That's actually a very good point, Graham. I think I might bump mine up, my Spock's brain score, for that reason, because I did like very much him walking around like an automaton and everything.
Right.
Fun to watch. I'll bump mine up to a 4.5 for that one. Sorry, Jim, if you got to go all the way back to that.
No, that's fine.
I just bullied Ron.
Yeah, way to go, Graham.
See, the difference between you and I, Graham, is I will, if I think it's a good point, I'll agree. You'll not agree just because it's me.
That's true. See, I agreed.
Did I agree with that, Ron?
I'm leaving my
You
score.
are
there.
lying, but I am not lying.
Lights of Zatar.
I'm leaving mine.
Which one is this?
One of Scotty's girlfriend.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
She's kind of
thing.
cute though.
She is kind of cute.
Um,
But Scotty, again, like when he gets a hot for a girl, he becomes a teenager.
I
He's a
know.
simp, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's so desperate.
Yeah.
It's like,
Um,
what guy acts like that around any woman?
that apparently Scotty. That's why he doesn't have any women.
Well,
Um,
some people wrote his character that way.
Well, probably some chick. Wasn't there a lot of women writing these episodes in the third season? That's how Anna would
In
write.
fact, this was written by Sherry Lewis. You know,
There you go, the puppet lady. There
yeah.
you go.
Why am I
I'm gonna stick with a 6 on this because this had a creepy quality to it that almost made it like a night gallery episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like a possession.
Yeah,
And
it
those
was.
aliens were not, they weren't like Sargon, a nice guy. These were invaders.
Yeah,
Shittiest aliens were light beings that were just completely petty, shitty people.
Yeah.
Who were once people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. It's like all these shit stains running around the world now became these light creatures.
Right. It'd be like the left on Earth.
Right. These were all protesters.
yeah. I'm gonna stick with 6. I don't like this episode, but at the same time, there is a nice quality of kind of horror to it that is kind of interesting to me. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick with a 6.
I'm sticking with mine. I think it's slightly better than average.
Then we get the cloud
Uh-oh.
binders.
Here comes Anna again.
I love this episode. I'm leaving my score.
With the giraffe girl.
Yeah. Listen, that is like a turn on for Spock. All of that.
Apparently. There was a
all
lot
that
of
long
neck
neck
there
for him to pinch.
Yeah, he can get his. He could also do Tell Shire on her because she has,
Mm.
this episode. I think a 4 is right on the money, baby. I mean, it's not horrible, but it's not great, unless in Anna's view it is. But
Anna likes the sexual tension going
If anyone does, it's you, Ron.
on. Oh no.
it is funny that juxtaposition where Spock is with the long neck girl and then Kirk's wrestling in his bed with the other.
Listen, Spock was being a bro.
You see, that's the scene that she
Yeah,
harps.
he's a wingman.
Yeah. They
Uh,
each got a girl in that episode.
Yeah.
I'm dropping this to a 2.
Ooh, wow, brutal. I said dig. Come on, man.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm like, I want to drop all my scores on this fucking season except for maybe one.
Yeah.
They're just so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna even drop my Lights of Zatar down to a 5, I think.
Yep.
And
flat
then
5.
yeah. And the Cloudminders, it just sucked. I'll just leave that one. The Way to Eden. Oh my god.
I'm actually gonna bump my way to Eden. I kid you not, because again, this falls into that entertaining thing. Just watching that dude strum around with his songs, and it's hysterical.
I have to compare it to something like if I compared that to Balance of Terror and to see how far their adventures had fallen
Right.
on their 5-year mission, I can't even bring it up to anything more than what it is. It's just so.
Well, I'm kind of pressed because I have the Empath at a 2, which I absolutely hate. And I wasn't here for Way of Eden, even though I hate this episode, but I hate it for different reasons. the empath to me is almost unwatchable. The Way to Eden is unwatchable for completely just stupidity of it.
I think the way to Eden is a complete betrayal of Star Trek. In my opinion. It just isn't.
Spock rocks with the hippies though, in his harp.
Well, that's my point. They brought the '60s flower power generation into the future, like, and it's just so misplaced and silly and stupid. You know, even Dr. Severin, he's like the cult. You know, like the whole thing is not a futuristic Star Trek episode. We're hundreds of years in the future. This is not something that should be happening at all in a science fiction show.
They say what comes around goes around.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Yeah.
not unreasonable something would be there still, but
It's not
I'm not-
reasonable. What? What'd you say, Jim?
it's not unreasonable that some of those elements would still exist at that time, but
No.
that doesn't mean the presentation here was good.
Do you
it-
think, let's put it this way: do people walk around now anywhere on the planet the same way they walked around in the 1500s? They don't. Culture is
No, but you did have rebellious children, and you know.
Well, if they're cosplaying though, Ron, they do have like the jousting tournaments and stuff.
you're not going to see men walking around with big chiffons and white wigs anytime soon. Even from just a 100 years ago, 150 years ago.
Yeah, powdered wigs. Could you imagine? What if that came back?
This coming back around is absurd.
Well, I mean, more just
I mean,
how you try to rebel against the current
Well, yeah,
culture. It's like that.
yeah. But the whole presentation.
Yes. Yeah,
And
no,
remember, this was
presentation's-
originally written as a Dr. McCoy's daughter story, and then it got changed. So it would have been a lot cooler if it was if they had gone that way, the way that
I haven't-
Fontana originally wrote it.
I have not given out a 1. And
Come
I
on,
can't-
Aaron.
I don't see this as worse than the empath. It's just as bad, but for different reasons. If I give the empath a 2, which I absolutely hate, then I guess I'll just give Way to Eden a 2 as well, because that's the lowest score I've given. So I'm not going to go to a 1.
Low scores. It doesn't matter.
I'm not going to DEFCON 1. I'm just not going to do it.
DEFCON 1.
I had no problem doing that with Plato's Stepchildren.
Yeah, see, I think Plato's Stepchildren is better because at least they had the
Midget.
telekinetic aspect. There was some science fiction
But
aspect,
it looked terrible.
It did,
Now, Anna,
but it's better than this.
if the Way to Eden had a midget in it, what would your score be?
Oh, it'd be so much higher.
What if the guy that was the leader of the cult of hippies was a dwarf?
Oh my God, that would be great.
You'd be up to an 8 or 9 on it.
Peter Dinklage with those ears.
Mm-hmm.
You must
That
have
would
been,
have actually been cool that this little guy had the power over all these full-size people.
that would have been cool.
It would have been, I think, even more powerful that his cult of personality rose above his size.
Anna, you must have been all up in Game of Thrones when Peter Dinklage let out the green, the wildfire and stuff in that episode. Did you watch Game of Thrones?
Yeah, the episode where he like blows up the castle.
Blows up all the ships and everything. He basically saves the, Westeros. And then his father didn't give a shit. You don't remember.
Is that series worth watching?
Oh my God.
No,
Are you
the ending
kidding?
was awful.
And no, Game of Thrones was
They
great.
destroyed it the last
Well,
season.
towards the end, because what's his name wasn't writing it.
Yeah.
It wasn't as great, but it's still good enough to enjoy. But man,
All
you
right.
got to watch it. There's so much good stuff in it, dude. You'll love it.
All right.
Love it. I remember the first episode, I was sitting there working. I just flicked down, like, what is this? And from the first episode on, I was like, holy shit, this is badass. And I watched it every episode all the way through. It's great.
The 3 best television series that I've ever seen, like modern, are The Sopranos,
Yeah.
Justified, and Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad. Yep. Better Call Saul. I would replace just.
Yeah, Better Call Saul is great.
Yeah, I tapped out of Better Call Saul because of how many years it took to get to the next season, and I was like, I can't go back and rewatch and figure out what the hell is happening.
Oh, I binged it, so
Yeah, I may do that again now. Now that it's complete, start at the beginning and go through.
Yeah, you got to get to the point with his brother. Well, I don't give it away, but it's really.
Well, I got through the part with the brother.
Yeah, where he committed, where he was at the house, and I just brilliant writing. Yeah, it was.
The writing is incredible. It's just one of those series that took too long to,
Well, the same thing with The Sopranos. Sopranos was doing that. It was like 2 years in between one season at one point.
Yeah, but I caught that after it had aired.
Yeah. Oh, so you binged it too? Yeah.
Yeah, I binged it. Yeah, but I started Better Call Saul when it aired, and then I had to wait. So that's what knocked me out.
Game of Thrones did that as well, actually.
Yeah.
It was
like Stranger Things. Stranger Things is like 2 years since the last thing, and then they come out and that's even worse because those kids age so much.
It's a bad that these streaming services are getting in because they did the same thing with Yellowstone. Yellowstone's up there for me. I really like Yellowstone.
Well, Yellowstone had to take a break because Kevin Costner was like, "F you."
Yeah,
that was at the end, but I mean, they still were taking too long in between seasons. I think it was a long time. And then there was the other one I like now is Mayor of Kingstown.
Oh yeah,
that's really, really good. You'll love that one if you haven't watched it.
Landman is really good.
I've heard good things about Landman. I don't get Paramount though.
I heard you did that one.
Thanks, Russell.
I'm only watching
The Night of the Seven Kings will be good, I think.
That just came out, didn't it?
I hadn't even heard about that.
Yeah, it's like a prequel.
Russell, did you put a midget on your avatar there?
He did.
Cavill as a hobbit.
Well, that's perfect then, Anna.
That's the ultimate man for you.
The ultimate man.
So you guys don't know the joke. So on last Jack show,
I think Anna just got pregnant.
somebody said, would I bang midget Henry Cavill? And so now everyone is sending me different versions of him as a midget, asking me if that's hot enough.
Oh my God.
Imagine if he was midget Henry Cavill, but he still had the dong the size of John Holmes. His biggest. Look at Jim's face. Look at Jim's face.
So Requiem for Methuselah.
This episode
why don't you
sucks. I hate it.
Now, Anna and Ron need to discuss this.
It's the sex robot episode.
Oh my God! Yeah, I should pull that one up. We should, since it's the last season.
But us screaming at each other for an hour.
Let me pull that one up.
Go ahead.
Graham and I were just sitting there going.
Let
He made himself a sex robot, and even she didn't want to be with him. That's pathetic.
There we go.
Man.
Anna, let's just watch this unfold. Hold on.
We lived it, Ron. It's like an hour of our life.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe I gave that episode a 4.
Well, then lower your score.
There we go. Okay. Do you remember
I don't. You can probably click into the middle of it, and it's us screaming at each other.
Yeah, it's somewhere.
Jim's tuning out. He's like, I can't. Take
No,
it.
I'm just. I'm trying to remember what it was in there that you guys started arguing about that.
It was. I pointed out that the guy made himself a sex robot, and he said, "No, it's a companion." I'm like, "Well, then he could have made a brother or a fat woman, but instead he made himself a sex robot."
That's right. That's also the episode where Anna voluntold me to do trivia.
Yeah, there you go. Well, because Graham said that he was going to do the trivia, and I said, that's not fair. You
That's
can't
right.
be the one that's pulling out the trivia. You have to be doing the trivia with us.
Yeah. And then it's like, we'll make him do it. The person we've never met before.
Yeah, Jim will do it.
You've been keeping our score.
Oh, here we
Is
go.
Ron frozen again?
No, he's looking for the part where we're screaming at
Yes.
each other.
You know how you can tell? Because he's thinking.
Yeah, he's like this.
Hmm. Well,
Oh my God, this is
It was quite a argument.
so did any of you guys hear the great news that they have cured pancreatic cancer in rats?
Really?
Yeah.
No
This,
kidding.
this scientist from Spain, he cured it in the rats. So now it might cure all of you gentlemen if you ever get it.
Wait, pancreatic or prostate?
Prostate.
Pancreatic.
Oh, well, that's
Boy,
not a
that's
guy
death
thing.
sentence,
That's
pancreatic
It's not,
cancer.
I never hear of women getting it. I only hear of guys getting it.
no, women can get it.
Yeah, but I never hear about it. Like men can get breast cancer, but you never hear about it.
okay, Graham. I've got it locked and loaded, I think, here.
All right.
Yeah, you ready? Okay. Presses that, talking about how no matter how much, and he says something to the effect about humanity and how, they're not violent anymore, but I can't remember, but he kind of addresses that issue.
This
Not
but
yet.
come out here to build sex robots.
Nah, he's clearly more flawed than he hasn't really evolved at all. I mean, it's
I just think that they did a terrible job with that character. That could have been so interesting,
No, I
and they
agree.
blew it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's why I
agree.
don't like this episode. It could have been so much more interesting. And
Imagine what he
Instead-
could have done for the world at some point with his acquired
Yeah.
knowledge and talents and stuff like
Well,
that.
he
and
did.
someone like Spock could have pointed that out very easily. It's like, oh, you
Right.
have a problem, but you have all this knowledge. You
Yeah.
yourself could have fixed all of this, but
Yeah.
instead you come out here to build sex robots.
Right.
What the fuck's wrong with
Right.
you?
Think sex robot.
She is a
It
sex
wasn't
robot.
sex robot. Stop saying
She
that.
is
It
a
wasn't
sex robot.
Sex robot. No, she was
Yes,
not.
she is. That is
She
what
was
she
a
is made for.
companion that he wanted to have an intellectual kind of.
He can do that with his
repartee
robot. His
with.
other
It
robot.
wasn't
His
He
little...
didn't build her for the exclusive purpose of boning the robot.
Yes, he
Right?
did.
He did it with the purpose of being
He
able
wants
to
a robot he
have
can
a
bang and talk
companion who is
to.
as immortal as he was, because all of his
So she
companions
is
in
his
his
sex
life
robot. You
died
understand?
over
That is
centuries and centuries and centuries and centuries. He
So if
experienced
he wanted
so
a
much,
companion,
so
he could
much
have made
pain
himself a
and
brother.
loss.
But instead,
So
he made
much
himself a
pain and
woman so he
loss.
could bang.
So
He
much
made
pain
himself a
and
sex
loss.
She's
robot.
right, you know.
Wanted the equal
She's
of
right, you
intellectual
know.
equal. She was not a sex robot.
Yes, if he wanted
No,
an
she's
equal, then he
not.
if he just wanted a
And
companion,
it
he could have
starts
made himself
again.
a brother. But
Right.
instead, he made himself a
That's
young.
not. That's not what that kind of a companion. He what you. Okay, so would you have accepted
Okay.
a girl to be your companion instead of Peaches? If you wanted somebody, say, take your kids out of it, all right? And you wanted a companion, like a sort of a, somebody
Like
you
a-
could go through
like a
time with,
bestie.
who you could love and cherish, and all these things. Would you want it to be the same sex as you, or your brother, or somebody like that?
Well, if I could, I'd probably bring my sister back. So.
Oh, so you would just want to go through time with your sister and not
Well,
have
I went
any
through
kind
my
of
whole
any
childhood
kind
with
of
her.
any kind of passionate sort of cherishing and loving in that way, intellectually and spiritually and all that. It's all just about the sex robot.
That is what it is for him.
It's
I didn't
not.
write this story.
It's not it's not. If
That is what he
anything,
said. He wanted her to love him. That was the whole dynamic between.
that's love. That's not
him.
sex. Sex and
That
love
is
aren't
what he
exactly the same
If he
thing.
loved her, he wouldn't be all the psycho.
No, sex and love are
Ron.
not the same thing.
Ron, if he
He
loved
wa-
her,
he could have just boned the robot, but he wanted it to evolve into something more. But he didn't. He
which
did
is
it for
even
the
more
very
pathetic.
purposes that he
Look,
he
he does not
didn't
care
bone her
about
for the
men
very
all over
purposes
again. What
that
he
it couldn't,
wants.
that it wouldn't be just a sex robot. That's the whole point.
If he cared about her and
Oh
if
my
he really
God.
loved her, he would not be doing these games, making her go
It's
do this
not
stuff
about-
so he
he
could be a
didn't
jealous
know he
asshole. It's
loved her
all
yet.
about him
You're
and what
missing
he
the
wants.
point,
He's playing
Anna.
games.
He
I'm not
has,
missing
he's
the
not
point.
in
The
love
guy
with
is
her
a
yet.
narcissistic
He's not
psycho
in love
who
with her,
abandoned
Anna.
her.
Listen
He
to
said,
me.
F all you
He's
guys
not
out
in
here. You
love
guys
with
are all
her
fun.
yet,
I'm going to
Anna.
go buy
He
my own planet.
started
I'm going to
feeling
build sex
something once the
sex
threat of her
robot.
leaving started happening with Kirk. He wasn't in love with her yet.
Ah,
He built this thing so with the possibility of
he made
hoping
15
he
of
could-
these women.
Listen
so
to
he could
me.
get one that would love him to
Anna,
bang him.
listen.
I
He
am
built
listening.
this
You're not
thing-
listening to
He
me.
built this thing with the idea that he could love her. not with the for
He's
the
not
idea of
capable
just
of
having
loving
sex
her.
with something. If he wanted to just
No,
have sex
he
with it,
wants
he wouldn't
her
have cared about
to
her
love him
evolving at
and
all.
get his beck and call. That is what he
You
wants.
know what?
That is why he's made
You're
15
in the wrong
of them.
generation.
I'm
You're
not
in the wrong
generation.
You're growing up in the porn generation. That's the problem. You're
Oh my
thinking too
gosh.
much like porn. It's not porn.
You do realize I am hanging out with people in your generation, not people in my generation.
That
Have
has
you
nothing to
noticed
do
that?
with it. Yeah, and that reveals it even more.
How?
Because you see the disparity between the way I'm thinking and the way you're thinking.
People my age don't like Star Trek.
It's nothing to do with Star Trek. Stop diverting it. We're talking
No,
about
I'm talking
Flint and
about
his
this episode,
relationship
Ron.
with it.
Ron, think
Talking
about this.
Flint and his
This guy
There's all
has made.
kinds of people like
Ron,
current
Ron,
Star
just-
Trek, which is
just
all
listen.
about
Please, just
all
listen.
about
This
porn-like
has nothing
stuff
to do with
and
any of that.
all kinds of idiotic.
Ron,
things.
this guy
What?
has made 15 different versions of this woman just so he could get one that would worship the ground that he walks on and he can bang him.
Nothing
That's
to
why
do
he
with
made
worshiping
15
the
of
ground he
them.
walks on.
15.
Why do you not see that?
Why do you not see this?
It has zero to do with worshiping the ground he walks on.
Yes, it does.
It has
He wants this
everything to
woman
do
to
with-
love him so he can bang her and she could be his like little sex robot slave thing.
No,
He can't accept that
that's
she likes
your,
somebody else.
that's
That's why he
your,
loses his mind.
that's a female paranoid way of looking at
It
it.
is.
Has
We,
nothing
why
to
is
do
he
with
doing
it.
we interrupt this regularly scheduled argument to bring to you a $10 super chat from Paul Taylor. You can't have this level of entertainment on regular TV. I'm with Ron on this one. He's looking for a deep connection, not just a one night stand.
He wants a sex robot that he can constantly
No,
bang that
you're
loves
wrong.
him and worships
You-
him.
the-
That
the-
is
the
what he
point
wants.
is- The point
If he
is
wanted
so
a
far-
woman that would
the
love
point
him,
is so
that
far
could have
over
a
your
deep
head. It's
emotional
like
conversation,
Jupiter over the
why doesn't
moon.
he go get a Vulcan wife? Huh?
What?
He can go get a Vulcan wife, and she can have these deep, connected
Oh my
conversations
God,
with him.
You are so reaching for anything. to
I'm
connect
not.
with.
I am
It
not.
has
This
nothing
dude
to
has
do with the
15
story.
sex
Why
robots.
didn't he go get a Vulcan wife? Well, because he didn't. Because he builds
Yes, because
things.
he's a
And
narcissistic
he wanted to
asshole who
build
thinks
this
he's better
one
than everyone.
thing that was his intellectual equal that he could
He'll
have
go get a
connection with.
Vulcan.
He wasn't in love with her, and he didn't bone her because he didn't want it to be that kind of a thing. He wanted it to
did.
be something deeper. He wanted her to, when he saw the glimmer of divinity in her in that moment where
If he
she
wanted something deeper, he would have found another person to have a deeper connection with.
they all die. He's immortal.
So go get a Vulcan.
Okay, I think we get the point here.
I stand by what I said.
Oh,
Good for you.
oh,
But most people disagreed with you.
that was classic. That was classic right there.
That was a good one.
Hey, Graham agreed with me.
He's about the only one.
Yeah, I did agree with her.
Actually, look right down here. There's a very intense debate between Anna and Ron. Ron won the debate, in my opinion.
He did
You made
not
the
win the
best-
debate. I
Yeah,
won that.
I
debate.
won the debate.
No,
Flint
you didn't.
explained that he wanted an immortal companion who was intellectual equal. Ron
He's not going to
retorted,
be immortal.
You lost the debate.
All
He
right,
wasn't
moving
immortal.
along.
Dude still wanted sex.
Moving along.
Whether it was a sex bot.
Who would you rather have sex with? Someone who's your intellectual equal or a robot?
Well, but this one would be
What does
both.
the robot look like?
This one's both.
So,
Yeah. Okay. Savage Curtain, folks, and I'm good with an 8. Love this episode. Love it. Even though Abe Lincoln floating in space is a little much, but I'll take it.
Yeah, I'll leave.
I
mine.
like this one. I like this
yeah,
one.
I'm leaving mine. Even though
Spock, help me,
first
Spock.
Star Trek episode I ever sat through. But I'll
Mm.
leave.
First one you said?
This was that was the very first one, Savage Curtain.
That's cool.
I remember sitting there and I'm like, what is this thing? Lincoln is floating in outer space.
Right. Well, it's just odd enough to, like, if you've never seen it before, to say,
Yeah.
well,
It hooked
what's
me.
going on here? I gotta see what happens here. You know? Yeah.
Like the
I-
alien.
yeah.
Um,
I think maybe could I see what my 8s are?
Graham.
Because I might have to bump that.
Oh, excuse me.
Wow. Ron, jeez, man.
Come on, Ron.
Come on, Ron. There's people watching.
You're burping on the internet.
I think I'll bump mine to an 8. This one has a lot of sentimental value to me.
Why is that?
For some reason, it came on a lot. Like when my brother and I were watching together, and I always think of him when I watch this.
Yeah. I think that with my brother with Amok Time,
Mm-hmm.
because we had our own TV show every Wednesday where Kirk, and it was called Kirk versus Spock and Vulcan.
What you guys would wrestle and fight and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We chose whether we wanted to be Kirk or Spock.
Uh-huh. That's funny.
Just some two boys in our backyard.
Yeah, I'm gonna bump this one up to a 9.
Oh, yesterday's 2 and I.
I'm leaving mine right where it's at.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, that's a great one. I love that one. It's one of my favorite. I could put that in the first season and like it as much.
Yeah.
But all our yesteryears?
Yeah. Yesterday's.
Whatever. Yesterday's. Turnabout Intruder. This is my, well, I bumped this up than what I was going to give it because I was going to give it a 0, but Kirk's performance is so funny that this episode is hilarious. So I gave it a 3. It's funnier than Spock's brain,
But not as
but
fun.
it's also one of the most uncomfortable episodes I've ever seen.
It truly is uncomfortable. It's like it's like you're in the middle of everything every Karen you've ever heard of. It's like, it's just, it's so annoyingly grating.
So you'd rather watch this one than the empath, Aaron?
I normally, before I saw this again, I would have said no, because this was my least viewed episode ever.
Right.
But yes, I don't like the empath because of I just don't like the torture.
Right.
But this Kirk pretending to be a chick is hilarious.
I thought she when she was acting like Kirk was in her. I don't know. It's hard to say. Like it would have been funny if she had tried to mimic Shatner's mannerisms as herself.
Spock, it's me. It's me.
By him acting as her, he was still had Shatner's mannerisms. That's the only thing I wish they could have changed a little bit.
Right. I'm good with my grade.
Yeah, I'm going to stick with a 3.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave mine.
All right.
Although I may never watch that episode again as long as I live.
All right. Well, it's been great, guys. We're done. See ya.
Show's over. See you later. Thank you.
79 episodes later.
So are we watching Star Trek the Motion Picture for next week? Is that what we're doing?
No, it's trivia week.
Whoa,
Oh,
what?
trivia is next week, and then
Trivia's
we start
next week, and then
Okay.
we'll start the motion picture.
All right.
No, I don't know about that.
Shouldn't we do trivia after we watch all the movies, or are the movies not in?
Oh
trivia?
wait, yeah. If the trivia is only about the original season,
There were a few questions that I put in there that are movie related, but I mean, they're not that many, and there's already 63 questions. I'm not sure we'll get through all of them anyway. So
Hey,
yeah,
whatever-
it's way too many. We'll never get through them.
Whatever became of that thing of our screen names or something you were doing? Didn't you say you were doing something with that?
oh yeah, the
I
the
looked at
different
Ron. You
forms.
destroyed me. Half mine were half of mine were so lame. I had a couple good
I
ones.
didn't have that many that were, actually just a few.
I think I used "Beam Me Up, Aaron" like 10 times because I couldn't think of anything, so I just put it on there.
So all 3 seasons, Aaron and I have the same amount of scores.
Yeah.
23.
Look at that.
That's for all 3 seasons. Okay. And Ron and I, and then me and Anna, and then and then it's pretty much
Me and Ron
Ron
have
and
the least
Anna
amount.
have the least amount.
Shocking.
Shocking.
Okay.
So Anna, let's go back to that night on the couch.
Oh my god.
It's the final episode. Let's get back.
Let's not.
Perfect ending to this.
It's come full circle.
What was the guy's name again?
I'm not saying that.
Jim? Was it Jim? Was it fiction?
no. I've never
was
been to
not.
California.
It was Jim Kirk.
Jim, are you married? Kids? What's your story?
never been so fortunate.
Well, you're young. You look like a really young guy to me. How old are you? Like in your 20s, late 20s?
No, I'm in my mid-30s.
No, well, not that far off.
No.
You're
That's
young.
so young.
Well, you had said you and Anna were the same age, so that's why we
No,
thought.
we're just closer together. But
Close,
He said
I'm
we're
guessing it's about-
closer than you guys are to us.
Now we got it.
How dare you?
Sometimes when you least
Um,
expect it, fiction it happens. So I believe in you.
Yeah, thank you.
Can we
But
talk
it's-
about Anna's V'ger?
I don't want to.
Oh my god.
Jay Bama, come on.
That's not.
How dare you?
And I'm just because of reading the novel.
Well, you know, it's funny is
that.
if we were to do that. Let's talk about Anna's V'ger. It would be Henry Cavill going like this, and going V.
Oh my god.
Voyager 6, but it would be her. You know.
Oh,
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 Ron.
come on, sexual tangent.
Yeah, Ron.
But no, I mean just the novelization
Graham,
though is
Now's a good time to get out of here.
in that way. Yeah.
Mm.
So, do you guys want to do the trivia after we see the movies?
Well, I think it should be the last thing we do, shouldn't it? Before we
Yeah.
switch gears
Before
to
we
go, like-
move on to another subject?
Stuff
Mhm.
that
Okay,
Star Trek things.
I agree.
Before we move on to the next generation.
I think we'll lose Ron if we do that.
and me.
Okay.
Traitors.
I actually had an idea.
All right.
Let's just hear this out, Aaron and Ron. Would you be willing to give a sincere effort to watching TNG, but just if you hit that point where it's like, nope, I turn something else,
I
turn on
have-
something else for that
That'd be
episode.
the first episode.
But no,
Yeah.
I mean, for every episode, you do give it a legitimate, sincere try. But if you hit that point that you're out, you're out. But then you just need to come on and tell us why.
For all those seasons, forget it.
Yeah, that's there's 6 seasons. It is
You know,
7.
we have one. You're young, so you don't understand. When you get to my age or Graham's age or Aaron's, you count your days and your hours.
your hours. I don't count my hours.
I don't want to waste my precious life that I have on Star Trek: The Next Generation. This was hard enough getting through this season.
This was true. This is so true.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god.
I'm counting the days. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's February already. Oh my, I'm gonna die in another year.
I want my life,
Ah.
my headspace to have been filled with so much Star Trek. I would do the Twilight Zone in a New York minute, but I'm not doing any more Star Trek.
But Twilight Zone, how many seasons is that?
5.
Same as Next Gen, right?
Well, I'm
Is it-
right,
Next
but
Gen
I
is
thought your context was that that's too many episodes.
But I enjoy
The
those.
Star Trek.
What if we did Enterprise?
Uh,
TNG
So
only
Ron,
has...
you only like the original series?
Yes.
let me put it this way. I mean, I
Yeah.
watched a bit of each one. I watched probably the more of the Next Generation than any of the other ones. I actually enjoyed a lot of the Borg stuff. That said, everything I saw on most of the other stuff, I just couldn't. It made my stomach turn. Most of it.
I was bored almost every single episode except the Borg episode that I watched. I just
Yeah, but
Stand.
that-
that's
never
really
did
when
it.
it started getting good by that second season, and then the fifth and sixth season. There's some really interesting episodes. I gotta say, I've been watching them lately.
And they
Well-
made some decent movies out of it.
Yeah,
None of them are as good as the original cast movies.
I
Maybe
don't
better
know.
than Final
Agreed.
Frontier, but
It just feels like everything post the original series became a cosplay Star Trek convention. People trying to create Star Trek all over again in their own image.
yeah.
Oh, so then let's watch Starfleet Academy. I know you'll love it.
Did that already get canceled? Did I hear that?
That's a hard pass.
No, it's renewed for a second
We'll
season.
have. Oh, really? It is already? No way.
They have to keep making this stuff.
That
They
shows
can't-
what maniacs these people are. They just are determined to get that stupidity.
How could they renew it when they've only shown 3 episods?
Mhm.
And horribly across That's why, because Rotten Tomatoes gave it some high score or something, and that's bullshit.
Well,
Hmm.
Yep.
It is so gay
That
looking.
thing Anna posted by Babylon B was dead on. Was it Babylon? thing?
Yeah.
It's
I think
actually
so.
the perfect skewering of that.
It really was. I mean, that Klingon, he looks like he weighs 180 pounds.
He likes to watch birds and listen.
Yeah, and he smiles. He's like sitting there under the sun, enjoying it. Like Worf could barely smile.
The only thing I'll say, and the freaking bridge looks like something out of Vegas, like a Vegas casino.
Yeah. And the captain laying across it like it's a
it's
day
up
lounge.
in an office, and she's like laying up.
Yeah, her legs are up, it's like
Dumbest shit I've ever seen. It's so dumb.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, it's offensive.
they actually designed the chair in TNG for Patrick Stewart, as I recall. It's like, so it would be tailored to him. He wouldn't be able to control himself to that. Why would he think that she would suddenly have this sofa?
It's like 1,000 years from the first, like 1,000 years,
Something like that.
Something from the first.
Oh, is that right? It's way
like
past
1,000 years. The ship, I will say, from the outside looks kind of cool because it has like these wing nacelles, and it detaches the main, circular. But it's a cool looking design on the outside of the ship. That's the only thing I give it.
Constitution.
It looks very
refit is still the best looking.
What's that?
The Constitution refit is still the best looking starship.
Yeah, I love that starship. I'm actually getting the 350 scale. I'm gonna get the lighting. I got the lighting kit on order. I'm gonna build that fucker. Because the refit.
Yeah, that was the greatest design. It was so beautiful, so
It's so
sleek, and it honored the original. I've always hated the Galaxy class design from Next Gen.
Yeah, the proportions on that just weird.
Oh,
frog or something, like a frog, just flying frog.
The flat bottom, the big saucer, and then the nacelles that bend up at right angles. It's just never liked that look.
Like it at all.
The
refit is brilliant, and when you look at it, it just feels majestic, really majestic.
Yeah.
And it's Tomy makes when they had them.
Yeah, they open it up.
$700 or something, but now they're like $3,000 because
really?
people buy up 2 or 3 of them and they sell them for ridiculous prices.
Oh wow!
But I'm gonna make one myself. Like they're just coming out with a new refit. I'm gonna really take a long time to build a real nice one.
Nice.
The lighting kit, got the lighting kit on order. It's gonna be really nice.
That's cool. All right, guys. So then we'll start on the movies, and then we'll do trivia, and within that time, Ron and I will discuss and the rest of the crew what we'll be talking about.
I'm not sitting through the movies either.
You're not going to do the movies?
No fucking way, man. Which ones are you starting with?
The first one.
Yeah,
we have to go in.
We're only doing original season movies.
Original series cast, so 1 through 6.
No, I see.
Yeah,
I'll give it some.
All right.
Can I come for the movies?
Well, we'll bring you back. We'll bring you back for the trivia to question us on the movies and stuff. So, all right, gang. So thanks for tuning in, and thanks to our data science officer Jim for his wonderful stats for us.
Yeah, everybody say a word to the fans out there. Sorry, Graham. Go ahead, Anna. Say something to the fans. They spent all this time with us, and it was very nice of you guys to do that. So just wanted to thank you for being here and all your positive comments.
But Ron's not coming back next week, so he doesn't love you that much. He draws the line.
Aaron, you're muted.
We'll be here for Star Trek: The Motion Picture. You can count on that.
That's right.
Ron.
Such contempt. Why would I want to come back with that contempt?
That contempt is there because you're not coming back. That's why. If you're coming back, I'd be joyous.
Yes.
And I will say, like I said before, going through all the old episodes, there was some fun shit going on. There's some funny conversations.
Yep.
It lasted a bit much, but it was still funny.
We will have more.
We're not done yet. Not quite done
We're
yet.
not done yet. We got to
5-year mission is not
can't
completed.
stop on a marathon on
let's
mile
ask our-
25.
Are all you guys gonna come back? All you fans? You got.
Of course they will.
They are.
You better believe they
They're
will.
wanting us to do the movies.
Lynn Green was a big help. She was always right there pressing that button with certain facts that we were missing.
Oh
Look at
yeah,
that. Come on,
knows
she's
her-
giving you the come on, Ron. She's giving you the come on. Lynn
Oh,
Green
there
is
it
giving
is.
you the come on, Ron.
Well, I will be back, but I have to go, guys. I have a stream in like 15 minutes. I got to get on, but
Oh, no worries.
will-
Okay, Anna.
I will see you guys next week.
All
Ron,
right.
you better be there.
Thanks, thank you, man.
Thanks, guys.
All right. All right, gang.
Thanks, Tim.
Have a great one, and we'll see you.
What time is it?
5:30, sir.